Yes, people, how you guys doing? Mm. Big up, Mo. You guys, you good? Let me put the thing on. Right, it's been quite an interesting week, bro, isn't it? Interesting week, man. Hold on, let me bring up the copy that, put that in. There we go. Right, so Champions League, bro. We got through. We got through nice and easy. Liverpool did. We rested 7 man, and then now we got the FA Cup semi-final. So, from my point of view, it's been pretty nice week for us, man. Hey, big up Ali. How you doing, bro? You good? The quad's still on, in it, man. I heard that De Bruyne ain't making the semi-final now because Atletico messed him up, bro. Messed him up, man. So we got a weakened, tired Man City team because obviously the main players played against Atletico on Wednesday, whereas, boy, we rested all our main man, didn't we? Yes, I see Carvalho did score. Unfortunately, they didn't clinch the promotion, the championship title, but but he scored, which is good. So, do you know what I mean? Yo, Mo, how you doing, bro? You good?
Yo, I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm alright. You looking forward to the weekend now? Now that we had some good news that De Bruyne may not be starting because he's injured, and obviously that City team is probably beaten up, tired, and battered after playing Atletico on Wednesday, and most of them players are going to play, right? So you must feel
Ye-
confident about the semi-final now, or not?
I wouldn't say too confident because obviously Man City, even though they lost De Bruyne, they still have other players that step up. We've seen it last season. I think De Bruyne got injured and Gundogan scored like 13 goals last season when De Bruyne was injured. So I wouldn't say it's not as a much. It's not as big as a loss. Say if we lost Van Dijk, that would have been a bigger loss for us compared to them losing De Bruyne, I think.
So what about them being tired? Because obviously we rested 7 of our starters, right? So where
Yeah, I think.
they played. Do you know what I mean? All their main men. Do you get me? And that Foden got
Yeah.
injured as well. All that kind of stuff. So surely, from a fatigue point of view,
Yeah.
they want to fully recovered. So can they maintain that level for the full 90 minutes, for example? So you could argue that if it's
Yeah.
close, in the last 20 minutes, we could have the advantage because our players are fresher, right? You could say that, right?
Yeah, true that. We had that last week and Man City didn't capitalize. So yeah, it's important that we do capitalize on that extra freshness in the squad because we did rest like, a lot of players. So yeah, expect us to first 15 20 minutes to be very dangerous. Maybe get an early goal or two, then we can just sit back and just catch them on the counter attack. Hope ideally you'd want that kind of situation.
No, I hear what you're saying. I'm thinking probably be a 2-0 or 2-1. I'm more confident winning that just for the fact that we've got fresher players.
Yeah.
And also, do you know what I mean? I think there's an element of proving, and you can see with the players themselves, they're just like, do you know what I mean? They're all talking the
Yeah.
same shit like we want to do something, we want to win this, we want to win that. And then obviously,
Yeah.
like Ali said there, the fight between Athletic and City players, do you know what I mean? That was jokes because obviously that's draining, that's taking a lot out of you, bro. Do you get me? In terms of
Yeah.
they're putting a lot of effort to get that 0-0, both
Yeah.
mentally and physically, right? So surely, they've got a obviously an understanding as well as that they flew straight to London on the
Mm.
Thursday, and then the trains
Yeah.
obviously. So do you mean? So for them, it's like one from one place to another. They have that time to chill out and refresh themselves. They're literally one bang straight on it. But at least
Yeah.
we played at home, so we didn't have to travel, and also our players were just chilling, watching the game. Do you get me? And it's like so
Yeah.
in one way, do you know, so that's the reason why I'm thinking I'll be disappointed if we don't win that game. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying because so that's but that's my opinion. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, it doesn't mean
yeah.
anything. We'll see what happens. Like you said, it's still City, so it's still going to be a tight game. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what
Mm,
Alias said.
yeah,
Again,
it's
that
funny.
guy.
Yeah, we still have to show respect to City, obviously, because they're like, I know, like, I don't have their best players, but you never know with City. They can show up when they want as well. So there's just one of those teams that can hurt us at any time. Like one of the few teams in the world that can hurt us. So yeah, there's always that possibility. But yeah, I'd expect us to win that game.
Okay, so that's fine. So then, obviously, Alia's got this guy, Adiemi. I think he was at Salzburg or something, the place, or that.
Oh yeah, I heard
Obviously,
about that. Yeah.
Dortmund trying to throw in the deal, and so basically, Allier feels confident, and actually, we can hijack the deal like we did with Spurs and with the Diaz deal. What do you think? Do you think
Hmm.
we could get someone like Adiemi coming to us instead? Then,
Does he play striker in Firmino's position? Is that
yeah,
where he
he plays a kind
plays?
of forward type of position. Yeah, he's like a striker type middle. I think. I'm sure Allier
Yeah.
will correct us. Yeah.
I think if Firmino leaves, then yeah, I think we'll probably get a replacement, and that would be a good ideal replacement for him.
Hmm. So you
Because
think Firmino's going to
yeah,
go into the season?
I'd probably most likely so. I'm not too sure. Depends which club comes in for him. Maybe if say like a Leipzig does come in for him, we can. That's the team he plays for. The guy we're interested in, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe we can do like a swap deal for him, like give them Firmino, and then we can have this player. You never know.
Could be something, isn't it? And
Yeah.
it's a bit pulled which no, 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 it was funny. Do you know what I mean? I'll be honest. I obviously didn't watch the game. Why would I watch fucking Man City as
Yeah,
we were
it
playing?
was really it was funny, but I think it was like it just got a bit over the top, because
Yeah.
like they just cost them so they just it just cost them the game at the end of the day because they were down to 10 men, and then that guy just let his team down, and then yeah, City are through, but it happens, I suppose. It's football, isn't it?
Well, yeah, exactly, man. It'd be interesting. So they got Real Madrid, and we've got
We got Villarreal, the Yellow
yeah,
Submarine.
yeah. What are you thinking of him, man?
Uh, Yeah, I expect us to win that game, but it's not going to be an easy game. They've knocked out Juventus and they've knocked out Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich, yeah.
Yeah, two good teams. So yeah, not going to be an easy game, but just expect Liverpool to do the job, because if you want to win trophies, you have to play teams like this who are potentially going to give you a difficult game.
You know what? All I'm gonna say, I got something to say, man. Shame on you, Arsenal, man. You don't know shit, man. Shame on you for getting rid of a manager that basically won the UEFA Cup with Villarreal and now is in the semi-finals and slapped up Bayern Munich. What do Arsenal know about Bayern Munich? All they know is how to get slapped up 5-0, bro. So you Arsenal fans, shut up yourselves, bro, because you lot are in the mud, bro, about trying to say this guy's some joke and get rid of him, and you got some fucking what you got now? Fucking Arteta, what the fraud, bro? What is he, Coman, bro? What? Let's keep it real. And Bamian won that FA Cup final, man. And what has he done since then? Eighth in the league. And is he gonna bottle Champions League this season as well? Shame on you, Arsenal fools, you frauds. Shut up, bro. Honestly, I don't want to hear from any Arsenal man, honestly, because this shows me levels, man. Because I could tell he's a decent manager, and boy, the way he got dashed out and disrespected, good man. Obviously, Liverpool will slap him up and get to the final, but they've done well to get to the semis, and obviously, last year they won the Europa League. So good manager. What do you think of the manager Emery? Then you must think he's decent, right? For him to get to where he's got to. Mo, you still there, bro?
Yeah, sorry, I had
Like,
myself on mute.
yeah,
Yeah, what I was saying about Arsenal, yeah. Arsenal in the mud as always, man. These guys, they say, "Oh, we're gonna get top four," and look what happens. Tottenham overtakes them. Conte's a proper manager that shows you how to get a top four and win trophies. So Arteta better learn from Conte, man, because he needs those lessons, man. Because he's a crap manager. I'd rather have Gerrard over Arteta any day of the week. If this was Gerrard's team, he would have got Arsenal top four by now, and I'm not even capping.
yeah, no, I hear that. Ali says call out, Zayn call out Ego. There's no point, bro. These motherfuckers are dumb as fuck, bro. They ain't never played no football, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna waste my energy. I used to think, yeah, proper. But I'm thinking, you know what? These guys are just like you said, the flip flops, man. They don't know football. All they're doing is
Nah,
just marketing. Bro.
Igal's actually a good Arsenal fan, not compared to other ones. I wouldn't.
So you saying
I don't
Arsenal
put
knows Ego knows football? Is that what you're saying, bro?
no.
You telling me
No,
Ego knows football?
compared to other Arsenal fans, yeah. Like because he's, I think he's just one of a minority of good Arsenal fans, in my opinion.
Hold on,
I don't
wasn't this
know.
guy like Arteta out at the start of the season? Then he flip
Nah, he
flops,
was he?
and then he's like, yeah, he was, and then he's like, oh yeah, we've got top four, come outside, all that kind of nonsense he was
Come
saying.
outside, Tottenham.
Yeah, so what's he
uh,
saying now, bro? See, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's what I mean. This man a hype man. Do you
yeah,
get me? They're just in for clicks and views, bro. Because the amount of times this guy says something and it goes the other way is like, and people, like I said, I don't know, maybe people are short memories, but that's why I don't get involved with this man anymore. Do you get me? Argo said he
yeah,
tested out and now he's back. See, look, see, even Allier, he knows his team, bro, innit? Arteta out at the start of the season. I'm sure he said that. And now he's back on the train with Arteta, bro. And then what's he gonna do when they bottle the top four? No. Get him out or give him one more chance. One more chance. Hold a minute. You didn't give Emery no chance, and look at Emery now, bro. Do you get me?
yeah.
So Allier, bro, I'm not wasting any brain cells or any
Okay,
energy on
what
these
about
fools, bro.
Lee Gunner then? What's your opinion? Because he's telling it how it is. Like
No,
you would
right,
have to
no.
rate.
Do I have to rate Lee for the fact that he's keeping it real because unlike some of these fake fans who come in from the Thierry Henry fucking fanboys, I'm not gonna lie, that's where they're
Yeah,
coming from, right? They're the Thierry Henry fanboys. They got sold the dream by Wenger and Henry, Vieira, all the French lot, bruv. Because so they've come in. But Lee, he's come from the old days, isn't it? So he knows what Arsenal are like. So I think with
yeah,
Lee, he's been realistic. Like in the day, eighth, and then what? Maybe get fourth. Is that good enough? That is levels you've dropped. You get me? So
yeah,
I rate Lee for the fact that he's keeping it real. People may not like his opinion, but there's a reason why people like his opinion. Do you get me? It's
yeah,
because all these other fools are all playing the game and clicks and views, and I ain't got no time for that, man. That's why I've stopped engaging with the terrorists and them, man. I can't be asked with it, bro, because it's all fake politics bullshit, bro. Honestly, man. And I keep thinking to myself,
yeah,
why am I debating with man that ain't even play? Honestly, I'm telling you now, I doubt any of them even played for their school football team, bro. And that's not even levels. You don't have to be that good to play for your school football team, bro. I'm keeping it real. I'm telling you now, most of these fucking frauds, they ain't played no football, man. Proper, or at least, man. Yeah, they may play father side or bit of football in a park with their brethren and their friends and stuff, but they ain't football, man. It's different when
yeah,
you're playing something like that. So I've got to that stage where I'm thinking, why am I wasting energy on these people like that? Tommy
yeah,
Little, that pussy hole. Look at that pussy hole. Tell me the fact. Do you think he ever played for fucking football? He's from near Liverpool ends. There's no fucking way that pussy hole has ever played in a school team. He's too shit, bro. He's too weak, bro. He's a water bottle man. Do you get me? He just holds the water bottles for the
yeah,
fucking team. That's the only thing he would do on that team, bro. And these are kind of man that all chatting. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. How the fuck do you know what you're talking about, bro? Shut up, bro, with that nonsense. You don't play football, so what do you know about football, man? Do you get me? They're like this. Honestly, I get most of these people like football manager fucking wannabes. Do you
mm,
get me? They play football manager. Yeah. And they're all hipsters. They all know the up and coming people from football manager shit. And in 3 years, I know he's a player. He's the one. I'm thinking, you're just repeating other man's shit, or you just watch it. You just going the hype, bro. So honestly, from my point of view, that's my thing. That's why I don't engage with too much because before I used to proper get into it, but I thought, no, it's no point. It's wasting breath, bro, because they'll
Yeah,
say something and then you know yourself because you watch them shows, right? I don't watch them shows no more, but you know that certain man on there will say something one week, couple of weeks later they've flipped it 180 and they're saying the opposite. Do you get me?
yeah.
And I know you must have
I
seen that
just
because you
yeah,
watch it regularly, bro.
I watch those things because I don't really watch Sky on it, but I don't really find that interesting because
Yeah.
I find more like YouTube football more interesting because it's just all this drama. Like obviously you have like your good channels and bad channels. People who keep it real, or people who just uh just put it under the rug that these kind of things when it comes to football. So yeah, you can tell who does it and who doesn't do it.
No, exactly right. Yo, Nazir, how you doing, bro? You good? Obviously, if you're working, I understand, bro. But if you want to come on have a chat, because I'm having a little bitch of mine today about fucking people on
Arsenal
YouTube
fans.
chatting their football and ain't got fucking no clue because they'll never play ball properly. Do you
Yeah,
get me? And my criteria is just play for your school team, bro. Get onto the school team. And I know none of these motherfuckers have done that, bro. Honestly, there's no fucking way. Ali A says, AFT are Arteta. Of course they're going to be, man. Because why wouldn't they? Because they got to back the club in and they get special deals from it. Is that why Lee got us onto a lot? He doesn't like Robin. Yeah, no, the reason why he don't like it is they're chatting shit, bruv. Come on, look, for a neutral, for us, man, right? We ain't not Arsenal fans, right? Let's keep it 100, right?
glad
Do
not
you
to be an
think it's
Arsenal fan.
acceptable, right? Arteta's got eighth and then eighth again, and he made bottle top four. If you come on, from your point of view, that's a flop, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's you got to go. If you're Arsenal and you're supposed to be setting levels, is that acceptable?
yeah. It's not
Come on, it's
acceptable.
not, is it?
If
Wouldn't you
you're
be
an
fuming
Arsenal
if you're an Arsenal fan?
Arsenal top three traditional clubs in England, they should be fighting for the title most seasons at
Mm,
least.
exactly, man. Exactly, and that's what I don't understand. So that's why I'm all right with Lee because like, he keeps it real, man. He's old school and he's like, you know what? We
Yeah,
should be up there, bro. We're not even there. So why are you, man, all getting gassed about maybe getting top four? Didn't this man sack Wenger because all he used to get was top four? So again,
yeah,
that don't make no sense, does it, bro? It's like you're sacking a legend because he's only getting top four. Now you're celebrating some fucking co-man who may or may not bottle top four, and you're like, oh yeah, we're back, baby.
yeah.
We got top four. Do you know what I mean? What?
Yeah,
It don't
we
make
would
no
never sack.
sense.
We would never sack Klopp ever. We would never sack him. But these Arsenal fans, man, they're too impatient or too impartial. You know, they don't know.
No, yeah, no, exactly. I hear what you're saying, bro. I hear that. But like I said, that's my little bitch about these fucking these waste man. Right? I'm trying to. Like I said, I ain't got no time for these people because a lot of them, I'm realizing a lot of them are just doing it for clicks and views. They don't know ball. They don't. All they do is watch it. It's different watching to actually contributing and playing, honestly.
Yeah.
And also, like I said, I've seen the system from the inside as well. Because, like I said, my boy does his football and academy shit, whatever, right? So I've
Oh
seen
yeah.
certain boys in academy, like, and there's certain boys now potentially at Palace, right? Because he used to be at Palace for a couple of years. That potentially, I think one of them played, in the Premier League. Like I said, I think the other week or something. Do you get me? He was actually in the team playing. Do you
Hmm.
get me? And that's a kid that my boy used to play and train with. Do you get me? So
Yeah.
I sort of know that I sort of seen that kind of journey for people still. So when I see all these fools out there chatting the nonsense, I've stopped. That's why I don't watch this shit anymore because I'm getting too old, bro. I don't hear shit and it's pissing me off, bro. Honestly, I don't know how shit
Yeah.
and pissing me off, man. Do you know what I mean? But let's get back onto because this is an interesting point that Ali said, right? I wish we got Bayern, not really out. They're part of the bus, but Bayern play. No, I can hear that, bro. Obviously, you'd like an expansive team, right?
Oh yeah. Of
Do you
course.
know what I
I
mean? Because
think.
obviously, we dealt with
Yeah.
Bayern before a couple of years ago. We slapped
Yeah.
them up. It wasn't a
A
problem,
lot
bro.
of
Do you get me?
obviously, I think a lot of Liverpool fans would have preferred Bayern Munich because have you seen the high line they play? It's even more higher than
Stream the
our
nuts.
line. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's like Liverpool extremist football, basically.
Yeah. No, I hear that, bro. I hear that. All right. Let me get no on because obviously I've been slapping up
Oh
Arsenal.
no.
Hey, no, how you
Mr.
doing, bro?
Oldfield
Yeah,
man's
I've been violating
big up,
Arsenal at
man.
the moment, bro. How you doing,
I'm
bro? You
back,
good?
rude boy. Mr. Oldfield man's bringing it back, rude boy.
What do you think of what do you think of your ex-legend Emery, bro? My man's a legend,
Hey,
isn't he? He's
man,
a beast, bro.
my man's been.
And you
Yeah,
Arsenal,
bro.
let him go,
Relax, bro. Zain, relax. Relax yourself, Zain. Man, he's doing the thing, man. He's doing the thing. He might beat you,
You
man.
could be doing it for Arsenal, bro. That couldn't be you, but that could be Arsenal in the semi-finals.
Listen, yeah. He might beat you, so don't count your chickens, mate. Don't. He might yam you, man.
No. That's what we're talking about now, okay? Because we're talking like Ali used to call it out. Like we should have played Bayern because they're more expansive and more chances.
I think-
Villarreal part of the bus.
I think the reason.
Like in Bundesliga, they lost to Bochum 4-1, and they scored 4 past them.
Yeah.
They lost to some other team like 6-0 as well. They lose to Hoffen.
If Bochum can score 4 goals past Bayern, how much can you guys score?
They lost 6-0 as well to another team, Bayern Leverkusen. They lost 6-0 to as well.
Gladbach.
Yeah. So they're not the same team. Bayern is falling off, right?
Yeah, it's falling
they're
off.
more legacy now.
I know, Zain. What I'm saying is, you if them lot can score 5-6 past them, how much can you score?
Yeah, no, exactly, man. But obviously Villarreal, they're different, innit?
Yeah,
they're part of the bus
man.
FC from what Alias says.
You
Do you get me?
to move the ball quickly, man. Do you know what I mean? Because
I think Klopp will tell the Liverpool players not to get too big-headed.
Or 6, man, overachieving FC and that. But
the reason why I think we'll beat Villarreal.
That's man. Degree of difficulty, man.
I think the reason why we'll beat Villarreal, I think Klopp will tell them not to get over the top.
How you doing, mate?
Yo, do you know what? You need to stop talking over other people as well. Just the thing. So, like, Mo, say your team, bruv, and then
yeah. So what I was saying is that I think we'll beat Villarreal just because Klopp will tell the guys just focus, play your game, don't get over the top, just do your thing in it. That's what Klopp will say, and then we'll beat them hopefully.
Yeah, no. And Noah, who do you think? Who's going to win out of Villarreal and Liverpool over? Who do you think will win?
Shout out them, man. If they win the CL, best achievement ever and that. But Liverpool, man, you man are too strong for them, man. You know what I mean?
And then what about the other semi-final one? That's going to be juicy, isn't it?
It's gonna
Man
be juicy,
City
man.
versus Benzema, bro. Basically, it's Benzema.
City, man. Another hat-trick and that.
If Benzema gets injured, Man City will pack.
Yeah, bro.
Will pack them.
What happened to Barcelona, man? If this crappy Barcelona can score 4 past the Benzema-less Madrid, how much can City score? 7?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
I wouldn't say 7. I wouldn't say 7. Maybe like 4 or 5.
All right. So what you man are saying basically, I'll take you both agreeing this. It could be a Man City Liverpool final. Is that what you lot man saying?
It will be 2 Europa League finals with 2 British teams in Rangers and West Ham, and then Liverpool City final. Brexit FC, man. Brexit FC settings, man.
I think Burnley are Brexit FC.
No, but I mean Brexit in general, like English, innit?
Oh, okay.
I got some more people coming on, bro. Hold on, let me bring them in. Hold on.
Oh shit!
Carl, what are you saying, bro? New guy, new name. How you doing, bro?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Let me bring on Naz as well. Naz, big up yourself.
Here, man. How you doing, rude boy?
Yo, guys.
You're good. All right, then, Carl. Let me ask you first. What are your opinions on the semi-finals, bro?
Man, I was upset with that. I wanted my team to win.
Who's your team, bro?
The players.
No, but what team just? Okay, it's one of those. One of those, man. And now about yourself, Naz. Who you think is going to do well? Who do you think is going to get to the final?
You asked me that. Oh yeah, we Liverpool getting to the final, and Real Madrid.
Oh, what? Okay, you go for Madrid, bro. I like that. It's like different.
4 years ago.
Do you know why I think that? They haven't.
Why? Go on.
They don't have Cancelo. They haven't got Walker. 2 fullbacks.
What do you mean? I thought I was injured or something.
Walker is out for like the rest of the season, and Cancelo is suspended first leg.
Can you check your stats sheet to see if he's injured?
Are you sure? When did that happen? Against Atletico?
Yeah, Atletico. Yeah, Walker got a bad injury. He's out. He's not playing tomorrow either.
Yeah, and De Bruyne is not playing as well tomorrow apparently as well.
Yeah, but Walker's one is worse. He was wearing a leg bracing off the bus like yesterday, so he's out for like a month at least.
You don't have a feeling that they might be. You don't have a feeling that they might just be faking it and they'll be suddenly fit all of a sudden.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm getting those vibes, you know.
Pep does.
Bro,
what vibes?
Yeah, Real Madrid are gonna slap them.
Don't count your chickens, man. Pep is trying to do some juju on you guys, so take it to the pinch of his salt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Pep might overthink it and play. God knows, he might play. What's his name? He might play Jesus centre back for all we know.
Boy.
Do you know what? So are we saying then basically the semi-final is cake? Liverpool should have no excuses in winning that semi-final on the weekend.
Yeah, man,
is that what we're saying now?
Man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying obviously it'll be a hard game, but I think we'll win. I'm not disrespecting Man City. I was only bantering them, but I still expect them to win. But I still show respect to the other team, you know.
No excuses.
No, do you know what? No, Naz, I want your opinion on this one, Naz, as well. I think if Walker's not playing, Cancelo's maybe not playing, there's no excuses. We have to win that game, bro. What are your thoughts, Naz?
Yeah, we have to win tomorrow. Like, literally no excuses.
There's no excuses, is there, bro? Is there?
No.
Because Walker's a key defender for them, man.
Also, we rested like key players. We made 7.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah.
They went through a whole 90 minute like sweat.
Isn't Diaz back for City though? Isn't Ruben Diaz back for City?
Yeah, but he's not gonna be match fit, is he? He's gonna be like off form and stuff. Like he needs to find his fitness. He's not gonna be like.
Oh yeah, we'll see in it. We'll see.
See, that's what I like. See, look, Laz, he knows football, bro, because you know that you can't expect a player coming back from injury or have a bit of thing. It's not a standard. Oh yeah, it's not like FIFA, bro. You put your player on, bang, my man's performing. No. It takes time and thing to get up to speed, bro, isn't it? So I like that. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I mean about these other fools chatting their football knowledge on YouTube, bro.
I play football even when I'm not injured. If I don't play for like a couple of weeks here, the first game back, I'm not the same.
See, exactly, and that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying about these fucking YouTubers, man. These football YouTubers, they never play no fucking football, and no matter what, they chat, bro. And you can tell they don't play no football, man. So you get it now, innit? Now you know what I'm talking about, innit? Because if you know football, played it to a level, you know the certain things that are possible.
Oi, Zain, man. Zain, man, like that might be a mind games thing, but another news, yeah, Sean Dyche got sacked, man, and I'm pissed, fam. This is not good.
Oh yeah, he's your boy, isn't it? You're signing Sean Dyche, boy, bro.
Burnley are a disgrace, man. I hope they get relegated, man.
I think they will, bro. What I don't understand is why now. Do it at Christmas, bro, because he's your only shot really of getting you safe, man, and you're getting rid of the brother. It don't make no sense now. Do you know what I mean? How's that going to work?
Man, life is ending, man. Sean Dyche is living Burnley, man. This is a disgrace, man. Sean Dyche should have stayed, man. He's a top manager. He's been overachieving with that club considering the budget they have. And he's probably the best ever manager in this modern era.
No, he's done well, man, because he had some fucking... 10
years in that club, decade, man, after being sacked from Watford.
Yeah, no, exactly, but fucking he's an idiot though still.
Sean Dyche, man.
He should have done he should have got some points against City for us, bro, and then helped us, but fuck him now. He's gone, fuck it. But actually, do you know what? Actually, we'll ask you, man, this, right? Because of all the injuries and stuff that's going on with City at the moment, do you know what? It's just like Atletico just body them, bro.
We paid Atletico to injure their players.
No. So what's going to happen now for the rest of the season? Because you could argue, right?
Man. It's your title to lose, man.
Yeah, no. But let's look at this right now. Like Walker's out. He's a key defensive. The amount of times he saved them from goals because of his speed and all that. De Bruyne may be out for a bit. Cancelo. Do you know what I mean? Does this mean? That there's a high potential that City are going to drop points in the league now, bro? open question to all you, man. One of you, one by one. Who wants to go first with that?
I'll go first. I think
Okay.
it depends on the players that come back. It depends how quick they recover from their respected injuries. But obviously, yeah, of course, they could drop points more likely now. So yeah, if we beat, especially if we beat them in the FA Cup, their confidence will be shot, and then they could lose a couple games on the bounce.
Yeah, I hear that. Noah, do you want to go next?
I think you lot should have it on the edge, man. It's yours to lose, in my opinion, man.
You think so? Even though we're 1 point behind.
Cancelo and De Bruyne and them, man, they're no party, man. So it's Liverpool to lose, man. No excuses.
Okay, I hear that, man. And then Naz, what are your thoughts on it, bro?
Naz.
On what? On what game?
On all the injuries that City are having at the moment, is that going to affect them in the league, and they may drop some points because of those injuries to key players?
Yeah, I think they're gonna draw with Brighton next week, Wednesday. Because I don't think Walker ain't gonna be there 100%. I don't think Kevin De Bruyne will be back in time because they said he was 10 days. So I think they're gonna drop points. They're definitely dropping points to Brighton.
Yeah, but then again, look who we're playing. Bro. We're playing what, Man U, innit? And we've got Spurs and stuff. So our games are like ridiculous, aren't they? As well. Let's keep it real, man.
On paper,
I think. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I think on paper we've got hard fixtures, but the only hard fixture we have is literally Tottenham. Like Everton and Man United, come on, they're not that good.
Yeah, no, that should be easy. But Tottenham, bro, do you know what I mean? So it'll be mad, man. It'll be crazy, man, and that's why I'm interested in is understanding that, because I'm thinking, I'll keep it real. I think we'll get through, and then the other one, do you know what? Palace have had rest this week, right? They haven't played this week, so would that equal like Chelsea, Palace? What would you guys' thoughts on? I'm slightly maybe hitting towards Palace, but to be fair, Chelsea on fire, man. They're playing really good.
Yeah, man.
But Chelsea, they played midweek. Lost to Real Madrid. You know, they're a bit down. Maybe they're going to come back with a vengeance against Palace. But then again, Palace have had a whole week of just training and resting, right? And you know, Vieira might do something. So I'm secretly going for Palace to go through against Chelsea. What are you, man, saying about that? Who do you think is going to go through, Chelsea or Palace?
I have a feeling Palace. I think Palace on the day they're dangerous. They can beat anyone on the day. So I'm going to go for Palace. Zaha hat trick incoming.
No, let's not get too carried away because Zaha, he's a waste man in front of goals. He's not that clinical. But anyway, all right, Noah, what are you saying, bro? Who do you think is going to win?
Chelsea, man. They need to bounce back, man. They drew a win, man. They got robbed against Real Madrid, man. They should have won 6-0, man. And the referee cheated them, man. And so I think Chelsea should get through, man.
Yeah, I heard that. And what about you, Naz? Who do you think is going to get through, Chelsea or Palace?
I think Chelsea.
Chelsea, all right. Because to be fair, they have been playing well. Past couple of games have turned it around, innit? And they're looking like, all right, you could say they were unlucky to lose against Real Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying?
They slapped Southampton, man.
Yeah, and then Madrid, they were doing well against Real Madrid, but then obviously they bottled it.
And also, Gallagher ain't going to be playing. That's literally Palace's best player, I don't think.
Yeah, that's true. You know, that's the thing, right?
You never know. Palace have been very good this season. You never know.
That's what I'm saying, man. And they've had a rest. They've had a whole rest, right?
I can't call that game, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Palace have got a chance just because they've had a rest. Obviously, Chelsea had a brutal game on Wednesday because, you know, the amount of energy that's taken out of them as well, because it went to extra time as well. Yeah. They lost. So, do you mean they lost their maybe hit their mojo a bit now? Because before that, they were looking like they were maybe at the start of the season, didn't it? And obviously, Ali says there was the Daniel Nuteris, Chelsea fan. And that's what I'm talking about. These fans, bruv, do they fucking know football, man? How the hell can you fucking say Chelsea are going to do something? Because, like I keep saying, man, Pep bottled that Champions League final, bro. Do you get me? He did not play his normal style. We didn't play with the DM. And then, obviously, I handed it to Chelsea. And then, like I said, Chelsea have never proved that they can win say 8, 10 games in a row, man. Fuck 15, 16. Come back and win 10 games in a row. They ain't done that ever. And haven't done it. So how are they going to compete with Liverpool and Man City? Because us, man, can do it. And what people forget, right? Where did Liverpool finish last year? 3rd. And what do? We won 8 out of the last 10 games. And we let frog Chelsea and come 3rd, bruv. Without injuries as well. So that should tell people. Oh, that's why I get annoyed, bro. But yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? These Chelsea man. Do you know what I mean? And that's what irritates me sometimes. It's like, where are you getting this thing from, bro? Do you get me? Squad shit don't mean nothing, man. It's all about talent and doing something. Do you get me?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? On this Chelsea thing?
I've always said they're overrated. I never
Yeah,
believed in
exactly.
it. I said it was a purple patch last season when they got Tuchel. Everybody was happy. Yeah. They won the Champions League. I think they got lucky. Who did they even play in the knockouts? They played Real Madrid. Real Madrid won that good. We only lost to Real Madrid because it was the period when we were playing so shit. Like we were even losing to Burnley and Brighton and that kind of team.
Yeah, exactly.
Even second leg, we should have beat Real Madrid. When Real Madrid knocked us out, I said to Chelsea, "You are going to a final." I knew it was easy, and then Pep had to overcomplicate everything in the final.
Exactly. He didn't pay a fucking damn. What the fuck's wrong with his brother? Fucking pissed me off, man. So, what are your thoughts? Obviously, you're an Arsenal fan, Noah. What do you think about Chelsea? They've been gassed up too much by the fans, or do you think they're decent
man,
still?
they had the right to be, man. Man, them won the UCL and they got Super Tommy Tuchel in it. Also, like, furthermore, like, said they won't do anything because their attackers are dodgy, man. Tuchel is performing above his weight, innit? But at the same time, you just get the best out of them, man. Problem is Roman then by him better attackers, isn't it?
Nah, I don't agree with that because Tuchel's a C-Tech club, bro. And let's keep it 100 against Real Madrid. You're winning 3-0. Lock the thing down, bruv. Park the brass. Put fucking everything there, bruv. You do not lose from that position. You've worked hard to get to the point where you're getting through to the semis, and you fucking fuck it up, bruv. Nah, so I don't rate Tuchel.
Man. That's true, man. Should have bought in Jorginho, a defensive player, innit? In the last 10 minutes.
It's all that's what I'm trying to say to you lot, man. You lot all gas up this Tuchel, bruv. But I'm sorry, it feels that good. He should have got through, bruv.
I agree with you, Zain. They gas him up, yeah. And Chelsea fans, yeah, are so hypocritical, innit? They're flip-flop FC, man. Do you dip it? One week, it's down in the trenches, and then the next week it's honky-dory, innit? You know
I wasn't gassing him up. I was more like saying he was a good manager. He's not going to be on the same level as Pep or Klopp. He's like a couple tiers below, if you know what I mean. People are trying to put him in the same group.
Yeah, but on that question, right? So look, you're 3-0 up against Madrid, right? You have now got to the semi-finals. Why are you not locking that shit down, bruv? Do you know what I mean? And not giving them a chance. So in your opinion, in my opinion, I think that highlights how shit he is as a manager, because a good manager would just make sure that's it now. No, we got our goals, shut the thing down, fucking 11 man behind the ball, make it horrible, dirty, horrible game now. That's it. We don't care now, bro. We're not playing no football now. We're just looking to long ball it, clear it, blah blah blah. And again, do you know what I mean? That's to the man that know about football. When you're winning in the final stuff, once you're winning, bro, fuck all that nice play. You're like, you know what? That's game Rose Ed, bro. Kicking that shit out, bro. A dirty tackle, drag a man down, make it nasty. Dirty fouls, man, and that's what I'm saying, bro, about this Tuchel, bro. So,
yeah, man.
Do you mean, Mo? Just for you, Mo. Do you mean that's why I suppose that's the levels, right? Because a world class manager. Look at Ancelotti. I call him a world class. He's done it. Do you mean he's got bare Champions League, bare leagues all over one. He's done it for Chelsea as well. See the difference in levels when you play against a decent manager. He was losing 3-0 somehow. Man got the win, bro. Do you get me? Do you want to say more about that? About levels in managers and stuff? You there, Mo? No, that's fine. Naz, what do you think, brother? What I just said there about Tuchel?
Oh, sorry, can you hear me? For some reason, my
Yeah, I
sound
can
is
hear you
off.
now, bro. So
Yeah.
do you see where I'm coming from on that, Mo, about that?
Yeah, what I was saying was, yeah, Ancelotti 10 times better than Tuchel. Like four Champions League, isn't it? Compared to Tuchel's one.
Yeah, no, but just there's levels in it to like
Yeah.
what good managers are, bro. You
Yeah.
find a way, whether it's right or wrong. His team were out, and he found a way. Obviously, he had Modric on there, but again, he made changes that made it like Camavinga. He made a difference, bro. Do you get me?
Yeah, he's a
When
sick player as well.
when he put on Camavinga, suddenly they looked the favourites in extra time, and before that, the whole 90 minutes, they were second to Chelsea with a much better team. Do you get me? I mean, what are your thoughts on that, Naz, in terms of like the levels in managers and stuff?
Yeah, I blame Tuchel for that game as well. Like when he went, as you said, when he went 3-0 up, he should have just gone back to 5 at the back, 2D, and
Yeah,
defend your
exactly.
lead.
Yeah, exactly. Because like even when you play football, man, you play an important game. If you got the lead and it's on the game, the other team's good. Pretty football goes out the window, bro. You just make it dirty, kick the ball long, everything. You just shut that shit down because no. We're good, we're winning. So we'll shit housery up the fucking game now, bro. That's it. I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, even Liverpool do that when they have to. You've seen it in the past. We've had to do that. Even though we play attractive football, we do have to play dirty to win some of these games, especially against your Burnleys and Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, no, and that's what you got to do, man. I mean, that's the difference between like teams that win and not. That like look at the Chelsea back in their Marino. Look at the Man United. Everyone, Alex Ferguson. There were certain games. Do you mean you just fucking shithousery up? Arsenal did it as well. Do you mean it's like all the good teams back in the day? They knew how to win, and it wasn't pretty sometimes, but boy, you did what you need to do. So again, it'll be interesting because, like I said, Real Madrid, they're not as bad as people make out. They're better than last year. What do you guys think of that? Do you think Real Madrid? I think
They're way better.
Yeah,
with
they're much
Camavinga,
improved.
Benzema's on fire, bro. You know what I mean? You can't deny the brother.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can see him doing some madness to get them into the finals, bro. Do you get me? But obviously, finals is different. Do you mean? But I can see that, man. On over two legs, I think it'd be interesting. You still say City are the favourites, but the injuries that City are having out at the wrong time, because I do think Kyle Walker is so key to them. Do you get me? In terms of from a defensive point of view, because they spent half a billion, bruv, fixing that defense. The defense is decent now, it's pattern now, but man like Walker would experience the energy, the legs. Do you mean like a leader as well? Do you know what? Here's a statement. Let me know what you think of this statement. Do you think Walker is important to Man City as say a VVD or a Trent is to Liverpool?
No.
So you think? So what's your opinion on that? Why is that? You think he's what just good at? He's just an average kind of player that does a job or not? Because I thought in the game against Liverpool, there's a few times where he stopped us from scoring because he did some vital things. Do you know what I mean? Where he got back and covered and got City out of trouble. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, he did. Yeah, but then he wasn't even fully starter for Man City. Like they used to bench him. I don't know who was playing left back, but then I don't even think he's a fully starter until lately. Like sometimes they just put like Stones or Ake on the right hand side for some reason. I don't know why.
yeah, but
I
come
don't
on,
think
Ake is fucking dog shit, brother.
I don't know
right
why.
now.
I don't know what they do, but they don't play him. Let me just check his minutes.
Yeah, check his minutes. What do you think, Mo? What are your thoughts on Walker? Do you think he's important to Man City as say like a VVD or a Trent is to us?
Yeah, he's important, but I think Virgil van Dijk's more important to us than Kyle Walker is to Man City, just because we're we saw last season, we were screwed with Van Dijk last season, and you just saw like everything fall apart. But then luckily, we obviously clawed it back towards the end of last season. So yeah, that's what.
do you what? It's going to be interesting, right? Just what you said, right? Because from what Naz has said is Walker's out for the rest of the season, right? So it'll be interesting now in the next 8 games left in the Premier League. If City drop points, would not having Walker be a part? I'm quite interested to see what will happen then, because I think he's quite important to City, and I just think potentially, obviously De Bruyne is out for a bit, but he'll be back. But
Yeah,
would that affect him defensively? Because they've been pretty solid defensively, right? Haven't they? They've been quite consistent, right? So it'll be interesting to see, right, if my theory is correct in terms of suddenly do they look a bit shaky, or for example, there's a few more goals they can see, then suddenly games they should win, maybe 1-0 or 2-1, suddenly become like a draws, 1-1, 2-2. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's
Yeah.
interesting. Do you know what I mean?
we'll have to see tomorrow what happens, because the attackers obviously have to be on form, because even Man City, they can keep a clean sheet against these lower teams without these types of players. So let's see, when you have quality up front, what you can do against these players. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow.
Didn't Klopp say it himself, right? We played shit. Us as fans, come on, be honest. Put your hand up. I'll put my hand up. We did not play that well. And we still got a draw against City, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Right, and Klopp said it himself. Now, we got to play better. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a knockout. So we're going to come up, I'm hoping, we're fresh. Like you said, we rested 7 players. We're going to be on it. Mane looks back. He's back to his 17, 18 days. You get me? Like scrappy fight for everything, right? Mo Salah needs to score a goal. He better fucking do it. I'm glad they rested him. I said it as well. I called it. The brother did not need to start on Wednesday. Great. He didn't.
But they ended up playing him, though, later on, though, which I don't understand.
Was that?
If you remember, they put Salah on in the 60th minute, which is annoying, because
no. What that was, just keep the rhythm going. Keep the rhythm going, innit?
Do you know what that told us?
What?
Maybe Salah isn't even tired or anything. You know, they've got like physios and people that do the health checks and everything. I don't even think Salah is tired. He's just out of form. I don't think any of these players are tired. Because otherwise, he would not have brought them on. We were 3-1 up. You do not need to bring them on unless you actually want them to start gaining momentum and start finding their form. Because if they were tired, they wouldn't come on. So I don't think there's like any fatigue or tiredness.
Yeah, exactly. So we should be full on, man. Because I'm going to say, with my chest, bro, we should slap up City 2-0. Do you know what I mean? And that is as hard to do against a good City team still, right? But I think we'll win 2-0, maybe 2-1 if it gets a bit. We will let a stupid goal in near the end to make it a bit dodgy, because Liverpool. You don't want to give the fans an easy chill day. We just want to fucking make us have heart attacks, bro. That's what fucking Liverpool do, right? But I'm telling you, man, that if we lose to City on the weekend, I'm gonna be cussing, bro. Next time on doing the show, bro, watch me. I'm gonna dig into Liverpool so hard, bro, because I think if you can't beat them now, with them getting backed by Madrid, that was a hard game against Madrid. They've got injuries. We've got fresh players, 7 starters that are fresh.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way we should lose that, bro. If we lose that, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to be fucking fuming, because this is the best chance to get to the final.
And if we play them in the Champions League, what hope do we have if we don't beat them in the FA Cup? Because they'll probably be stronger in the Champions League, because they'll probably have the players back by then. So this is the best time to play them, Man City.
No, I hear that, bro. What do you think now? Do you think we should be overwhelming favourites for this game then, bro?
Clear favourites, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Should be. I don't even think they're gonna play their first team. I think they're gonna make some rotations and stuff. So even some Man City fans, they were saying they might play Delap and those kind of players. I don't think they're gonna go that deep, but I think they're gonna make rotation, and we should be up.
But why though? What? Because what? It's more the league they care about. Is that what? Is that the thinking behind
more
that?
of the league and the Champions League. I think they care more about that than the actual FA Cup itself.
Well,
For them, Champions League. For them, Champions League is the highest priority, because obviously Pep hasn't won it, and if he fails to win the Champions League at City, for me, that's a big failure for him because he came in to win the Champions League for Man City and he hasn't delivered on that yet.
No, I hear that, bro, and it's gonna be interesting, man. Do you know what? That's what I love having these debates and chatting because you know we see what happens, but you know at some point you got to just say with your chest and say what hell I think. And like I said, I'll be disappointed if we don't get through in the semis. Then obviously you got Palace and you've got what's it called, Chelsea. So I think it's going to be Chelsea, right? But I've got a feeling that Palace may do something, right? Because for me, I'd love a Palace in the final because Chelsea has too much stress and hard work, bro. I'm not going to lie.
The League Cup, I don't want the League Cup final all over again.
Hold on, why do you want Chelsea? You saw the shit house. What's your reason why, bro?
The thing is, although they were dirty and shit house and stuff, they were getting chances. I knew they weren't gonna win, and there is no better team to beat in a final than Chelsea. Because I can say, you gave me this trophy.
Not United. Would it not be satisfying to beat United more?
Yeah. United is number one. Number two is for me right now is Chelsea. They're very annoying. Like they were comparing all their players to our players, their manager to our manager. Like, oh my god.
You know what? I find Arsenal fans more annoying than Chelsea fans.
Nah.
I don't know why.
Right now, for me, Chelsea are number one. Even more annoying than United fans, than United, than Arsenal.
I'll be honest. Arsenal fans, I've have a good slapping for a good 6 years, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So they got no energy when they say shit, right? Where with Chelsea, let's give it real. If you've got that fucking World Club thing on your badge, I know a lot of people don't think much about that competition. Oh yeah, fuck it. That's people who ain't never fucking want it, right? But you all speak with your chest. You know when Liverpool had that badge.
Yeah.
You know we were giving it large. Let's keep it 100. We were, weren't we? Do you know what I mean? And also,
the only difference is we were winning games though.
Yeah, but we backed it up with the league as well. So so I understand where that's coming from because fucking hell, bro. Some of these Chelsea fans.
But that did curse us as well in the end because we were wearing it, and then I saw we wore it the time we played Watford, and then that just cursed us after that, man. That might be a bit of a curse. That wearing that badge.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I hear what you're saying, man. Because like I said, I can see obviously for now you just want to shut these Chelsea fans up proper and just basically slap them in another cup final, and then they can't say nothing to you. Basically, that's where you're coming from. Innit? Like fuck them. Let's just have a minute.
They can't taint it. Yeah.
I hear that, man. But me, I just don't want the stress. I'm not gonna lie. I want the shittiest team I can get in the finals. Facts. I don't care, bro, because no one gives a fuck about who you beat. Ultimately, all they care about what trophy you picked up that season, bro.
Yeah.
Is that a wrong thing? Is that you think that's a bit wrong, or do you think we should always try and beat the strongest team to validate more how good we are? What you
can only beat what's in front of you, so we can't control who we play. So we just have to beat Man City, and then we'll see who we have in the League Cup, in the FA Cup final.
Yeah.
Which I hope will be obviously
Chelsea.
Which I hope obviously will be Crystal Palace, of course.
Yeah, no. I'll be honest though. I think Chelsea have been looking kind of sick, bro. Do you get me? They're gonna come back hard.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it just makes me laugh, right? They've got £100 million player in that like Kakao for, and do you know what I mean? It's like they're playing much better. So again, it's a whole. Do you know what I mean? That's what makes me laugh, man. Do you get me, man? If you buy a player for that much money, why are you not building a team around it? So that clearly shows me that Tuchel didn't want a brother. Do you get me, right? So he's now found his players that he trusts and plays with. So like I said, we'll see what happens. But I think, Liverpool go through. I'd like Palace just for the easy final. But I hear what Naz is coming for. Fuck it. Let's just get Chelsea, slap them down again, shut them fans up. Especially if you live near London, you definitely want to slap their man up, bruv. Because like you said, some of them chat too much noise, bruv. You get me? And you're like, because they're taken out from Arsenal. And fair play, they've done well. But let's keep it real as well. when any owner comes in, boy, you know they've been blessed with the best manager, best
They're
owner
not getting.
in the world.
I heard the Rockets pulled out, so they're getting different ownership in.
I just want a fucking American, bro. As long as a fucking American owner, they're fucked. Let's keep it real. If they get American owner, I'll be happy. What are your thoughts? Do you want American or do you not care?
Obviously you want an American one, but you know in Chelsea they might get some rich person from a different country.
They better fucking not, man, because they've been lucky enough to get Abramovich, bruv. That brother, man, every couple of years, here you go. It's 300 million, whatever. Go do your thing, man.
Yeah.
If Liverpool had that money, bruv, we could have been clear, man. Honestly, it's pissed me off, this fucking City.
Easily.
Do you know what I mean? Because City's fucked us up. Let's be real, right? City has fucked our legacy for Klopp's legacy, hasn't he? Yes, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because we could have had two Premier Leagues, right, at least, and then obviously you didn't get fucked over by fucking Madrid, where we were slapping up Madrid. Do you know what I mean? Until fucking Ramos got involved. Do you get me? We're gonna have at least 2 Premier Leagues and 2 Champions League. At the moment, what we've got, 1 and 1 in what 6 years? Is that good enough, bro?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you know what I mean?
No, it's not good enough. But if he somehow, I'm not saying we're going to win the quad, but if we do win the quad, do you think that just ruins Guardiola's legacy at Man City and Liverpool overtake them as the dynasty or whatever?
Yeah.
Or do we have to win multiple trophies in multiple seasons?
No, I think we overtake them because we will have 2 Champions League, 2 Premier Leagues, 1 FA Cup, 1 League Cup, 1 Club World Cup, 1 Super Cup. They ain't got all of that. They've only got like 3 league titles and bunch of FA Cups and League Cups. That's all they've got. Do you know how much?
Well, if they start counting the Charity Shield as well, bro, you never know.
Yeah. Do you know how much a Champions League is worth? Like 1 Champions League, these men will do anything for it.
No, exactly. So, do you know what? It's going to be sick what happens over the weekend and then obviously next week. Finally, what are your thoughts on the Champions League? Do you think we should get through no problem against Villarreal?
Absolutely no problem.
What about you, Mo? What do you think?
So can you say that question again, please?
What do you think? Do you think we have any problems getting past Villarreal into the final in the Champions League?
No, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll beat them. Obviously, it'll be a difficult game. Don't get me wrong, but I think we have enough quality to beat them, and Klopp will tell the players not to learn from the mistakes of Bayern Munich and Juventus and make sure that an upset doesn't happen.
No, I hear that, man. But boys, thank you very much for coming on. It's been a pleasure chatting to you guys, getting your thoughts. I'm going to make a move and make sure everyone, chills out. Saturday now. So, guys, you guys watching as well. Pleasure and catch you.